Well, ahoy hoy, and happy 25th of May. About 1am. I'm now just plodding. I've had to completely repack. Right about now I should have been about 700 kilometres that way into the warmth. Instead, my first stopover, which hopefully will be in about 2 days, it's already down to about 4 degrees, 5 degrees overnight. So that's what, high 30s, low 40s Fahrenheit. That's no bother. It's going to get colder before it gets warmer. And I've woken up in ice. Is that all good? Poor township of Hinton. It's only about 4 to 4.5 kilometres that way. It's still completely cut off, but it'll be out of it tomorrow, so that's our last one. Be free up, time to clean. I'm starting to think it's me. Getting caught with Cyclone Alfred for, I think it was 13 days in total. And then to come down south and then get caught with an East Coast low for another week, it has been horrendous. Some of the worst weather I've ever, just rain, man. Oh my goodness. That's like 3.5, 4 metres of rain I've sat through, or been trapped in, bypacking, just in the last 3 months. Anyway, Clint, Mount George, drop me a comment, get in contact with me, man. Just let me know you're okay. You with your sister trapped in that, just, wow. G'day, sis. You had Port Macquarie, Taree, Wingham, and Mount George. Like, you were in the... I was thinking about you hard, man. I really hope everything's okay, man. Just drop me a comment. Now, reason for this video. Food. Not just for newbies, also for dumbheads like me. About 3 years ago or so, I got caught in the backcountry. I had a small breakdown. It was nothing serious, and I just thought, I'm going to potter and take my time with it. And then I ran out of gas. And I thought, no, beautiful spot, but by the next day I say I had a headache and no coffee, and cold coffee in the backcountry is delicious. I don't care what anyone says. And then when you get the opportunity to have hot coffee, it's just like, just heaven in your mouth. But anyway, completely altered me thinking. I now no longer carry a burner. Haven't carried a gas burner in 2.5 years. And I've tried several stick burners, and the last one I took up to Chichester, I didn't even spark it up. That'd be almost a year now since I've even used one of those. But if you're only going for an overnight or 2 nights, which I like to do just to get out and get the legs moving, let's go through some of these meals. This is all off their website, just straight off their, I'm going to do a summary here, but I've got backcountry Moroccan lamb, outdoor gourmet butter chicken, and Strive Outdoors Mexican chili beef. The cheapest is $15, the most expensive is $25. I like to keep my meals to a maximum of $5, but either way, this is why they're lighter. Now, the backcountry one, let's use that as an example, 175 grams. You have to carry 450 ml of water, and you're only getting about 660 calories from it. But the sodium is incredibly high. It's like 2,800. 1,330. Then your next one, the butter chicken. The satchel itself weighs 175 on top of your 450 ml of water you got to carry. Gourmet butter chicken, 1,750. The packet itself weighs 190 grams. You've got to add 500 ml. You're looking at 750 calories and 1,500 sodium. Outback was $15, and that's only an 85 gram pouch. Even that, you've got to add a cup and a half of water, which is 325, and still incredibly high in sodium. 303 calories. Now, let's switch that over. My favourite, Tex-Mex. There's one here, Vieta. It comes in a 400 gram tin. We're now already 180 grams lighter. So we don't have to carry that water, and we don't have to carry the 175 gram pouch. Approximately the same calories at 600, and about 200 milligrams less of sodium, but that's still high. Next one, bulk standard baked beans, 500 gram tin, name brand, $2. Oh, Tex-Mex, $2 as well, but that was on special. They're normally $4. Baked beans, 2,050 calories. 2,050 kilojoules, I should say. 500 calories, but it's also a little bit higher in sodium. It's around the 1,500 mark, but still less than the other ones. So its total weight is 550 grams, which is less than all of those. Except for the one that only took 325 mil, but it's only got half the calories as well. I tend to find 1,000 calories at the end of the day suits me nicely. I hum along nicely on about 2,500 calories, not doing anything. And hard days I need anything up to 5,000 to 6,000. But 1,000 at the end of the day, sleep like a baby. Add 2 wraps. That's 261 calories. And they weigh next to nothing and works out to be about 40 cents if you get them in a pack of 8. I'll put all these up as photos at the end of this video. All the information's just straight off their website. So that whole system falls to pieces once you hit your 3rd day. Dry food comes into its own, especially if you've got a source to water. If you don't have to carry the water, if you go into a campground where you know there's water, but if you're going to be travelling thinking, I'm going to stealth camp, but if you know there's water, take them. I'm thinking things are going to be cool. Heading north, hopefully 2 days. I'm going to put in a really big one on the first day. The rain really affected the eastern side of the range. About 173 from here puts me at the top of the range. And then there's a nice little campground just at the corner, but I might keep going from there at 210, which will put it 7 kilometres past my biggest day ever. There's Willow Tree. So I might pull in there and have 3 or 4 days there because it's really good for bushwalking and bird watching. So, peace, love and harmony. Don't know if that helped anyone or just confused it. But when I know there's water, you can take a lot more dehydrated foods. I always take a staple of noodles and a few other things like that with me, just to make sure that, like when I get to campgrounds that have got camp kitchens, caravan parks and that, you've got access to a jug and then I can really dose up on some hot food, but day to day, cold or nothing. And very rarely I go over my $5 limit. So, hope to head north very shortly, 2 days. I'm sick of repacking. This will be about the 4th time, but I've had to redo it now just for strictly colder weather. I was expecting to be out of the frost zone by now. Pretty sure we've got a little low coming in from the west, but I think that's going to peter out before it gets to us, and it might be a bit windy, but I've got a feeling things are going to be okay, which is weird, because I don't really believe in intuition, but I have a strong feeling one day I will. Drop me a message, Clint, let me know you're okay. Peace, love and harmony, guys.